Okay, our project is to take out this bad muffler, 2000 Dodge Caravan 3-liter. Step 1. First of all, notice that I put a little barrier there. The gas tank is right there, and I'm going to be using some cutting tools that throw sparks. So simple precaution, just put a little barrier there. I just happen to have a tarp, and I just pinned it up to some tubing up above. What I'm going to do first is remove this clamp here. In this style right here, we should be able to just cut with a angle grinder. Got a 4.5-inch angle grinder here. We'll just cut this clamp off and then remove it. I never tried to remove these clamps by the bolts because they're so rusted on generally. Thing is, here all we really want to do is separate this clamp so we can just pry it off. Just have to be careful not to cut too deep. We don't want to go into the pipe that we're going to be reusing here. Okay, now that we've cut all the way through this clamp, you can just get a straight blade in there. Get it off. It's been on there a good long time. Spot welded. It was spot welded right on the bottom here. Okay, the next part of the job then is we're going to cut off the one piece part of this muffler. This pipe that comes out of the back of the muffler downstream. We're going to cut this off. So we'll be reusing this as well. Okay, that's about all I'm going to be able to get off there this way. Okay, we're going to try to cut the top of this off now. Got a sawzall saw here. A reciprocating saw. Okay, we've got this cut off, and now next step will be to remove the hanger from the muffler, and right in the middle. So as is typical of exhaust work, when I tried to turn off this hanger bolt, holds the hanger on, it snapped off the head. So now I'll be, since this is welded on here, I'll be grinding that off, and now we're going to replace it with just a standard nut and bolt. Just all in a day's work for all in a day's exhaust work. Okay, so we got to remove this nut. Dremel reinforced cutting wheel. Couple of hits with the trusty hammer and chisel after weakening it with the Dremel. Off it came. Okay, what we have to do next is separate the exhaust pipe upstream. This particular one, they've got a little cutout, a little slot in this thing. So what I'm going to do is get a chisel under there, start kind of loosening this up, get it under there. These are going to be badly rusted together. It's almost no chance you're just going to come in here and twist them apart. But doing this kind of gets it started. Start some separation here. Looking toward the goal of separating these two pipes. Just get some leverage in there and start. Ultimately, you want to be able to twist these apart. but I can see that, for one thing, the clamp indents it closer on this end, but I'm probably going to have to get a tool in here. Hey, have one right here. Dremel tool. Being careful not to cut into this pipe, we're really using it. So you just want to kind of lightly. You start want to be careful. You don't want to, like I said, dent or damage the under pipe as we're going to reuse it. So although this isn't really a dainty process, it isn't brutal either. Now there I can see the end of the under pipe. See, they're ready to come apart. So you can kind of pull it down this way. There it comes. I said keep a block or something underneath here. Something for this pipe to rest on. Looks like we're clear on the other end. There it is. You can kind of move this aside. There's going to be a little bit of free place with the muffler right here. Okay, it can be a bit of a challenge to get one of these old clamps off of here. One of these rubber hangers off. So what I've done is rigged up a little. I had a screwdriver, pulled this down, then I'm able to push on this. Okay, now by pulling up, and we get it off. The problem here is that the muffler that I bought is not going to work with the existing clamp here. So I'm going to go contact the place where I bought the muffler and see if they have a clamp. Aftermarket clamp that'll fit on here. Otherwise I'll have to fabricate something.